Hi, sitting among my ongoing projects, I wanted to take some time out to talk to you about how I sell my products mainly on Facebook Marketplace, and some of the pitfalls that I encountered, and give you some guidelines that you can use to save some time and lessen the pain of delaying getting your products out to where you want them to be. For those of you who don't know me, I paint and I make furniture, usually farmhouse style, and I sell my products. So stay tuned for some more information. So there's many places that I try to sell my furniture when I'm finished with it. I use Craigslist. There's a local app that I use called Nextdoor, which encompasses a local area. And then there's Facebook Marketplace. So let's talk about Facebook. It's important that you stage your products. You want to give yourself the best foot forward, so to speak, with your products. So staging them so people can imagine what they would look like in their space helps a lot. Take as many pictures as you can to show the different features of the product that you want to, that stand out to you and you think it will stand out to your customers. And then write the description. Now, I've bought and I've sold on Facebook Marketplace, and I've been jerked around on both ends. And that's something that you want to avoid. You don't want to waste time. When starting out, I would list a product and people would comment interested. And I would trying to be fair, I would give the first person that responded priority. And I would contact them or leave a message that they should let me know when they would like to get it, or to private message me. Lots of times I get no response after waiting a day. Meanwhile, other people are inquiring about wanting to buy the product. So I would go on to the next person. What I've discovered is, now when I use my descriptions, or put in my descriptions, that after I describe the product, talk as much about it as you can. If you painted it, what color did you use? Is it a special brand that people might want to hear, Annie Sloan or Dixie Belle, or some sort of paint that is popular? You would want to do that. And I always put in there, if you're seriously interested, private message me with definite plans for pickup. And I put there's no holds, because another way I would get disappointed by customers if they would say, I want to buy it. Say it's a Monday, and they would say, I want to come on Sunday to pick it up. And I would say, fine. And because they were the first to contact me, I would honor that, and I would wait. And Sunday would come, and I would text them, so what time will you come? No answer. I would wait all day, never respond, never show up to pick up the product. Meanwhile, other people that were interested, sometimes it's an emotional buy, or it's they on the spur of the moment they like it, but after a while they lose interest and they're not interested anymore. So when you go back to those people, now they've either bought something else similar or they're no longer interested. So now you just lost definite customers waiting for this pretend customers. So now I always say no holds unless you give me a deposit. If you're seriously interested, private message me with definite plans for pickup. And that's how I try to avoid those kinds of situations. That's worked out pretty well for me. Every once in a while I'll still get somebody who tells me they can come tomorrow, and I'll say, okay, I'll wait till tomorrow, and they don't come. And even on the seller side, even on the buyer side, when I've gone to buy things, I'll say I'm interested in taking it. I can come by tomorrow, and they'll say sure, and then I find out that they gave it to somebody else. So it's never definite, but these are certain guidelines that I use that help me avoid and use my time more efficiently. Also, besides putting things on Facebook Marketplace, I always list my things at least 20. You can go up to 20 different listings, because there's local buy-sell groups on Facebook too. Your town probably has a buy-sell. There's a county buy-sell, there's area buy-sells. So I try to hit areas that I think has a demographic that might be interested in what I'm trying to sell. So I listed in 20 places. And then I'll also list it, like I mentioned, Craigslist. But Craigslist has really lost its luster. I mean, the only thing I get back from Craigslist now are scammers trying to, entice me to send them, or give out information that I want to give out. And then there's a local app which is called Nextdoor. And then there's also OfferUp, which is another app. I've sold things on OfferUp too, but most times, again, these places are OfferUp, especially they're looking for a deal. Now that's the other thing, when you list on Facebook, a lot of these people will come back to you and say, will you take this amount of money? Don't be too quick to take a lesser amount. I've taken lesser amounts because I thought I wanted to get rid of it fast, and only to find out that somebody behind them was willing to pay full price for it. So I would say stand firm. Let it go at least a week or two if you have to, and then if someone's offering you less, consider it. But don't give up the opportunity to sell at full price, plus the fact you put time and effort into it. And people don't appreciate that. They want, IKEA prices for something that you built, which is solid wood, or something that you painted and spent a lot of time, different effects on the painting. So stand firm on your pricing as long as you can. And I've seen videos where people say sold things in 45 minutes. The fastest I've ever sold things a day. Someone bought it in a day, and a lot of times when that happens, I realize that I probably priced it too low. So shoot for the fences on your pricing. You can always come down, but you can't go back up. But it's taken me a week, 2 weeks sometimes to sell things, but they sell. Eventually they'll sell. It just depends on when people are getting online to look for what they want. Use keywords that you think people will be looking for in your tags. And eventually someone will buy it. I've never not been able to sell something. And if after 2 weeks I'm not getting a lot of interest in it, I'll lower the price. 5%, 10%. So these are some of the things that I suggest you look at in selling your products, and I wish you the best of luck in selling your products. It's fun, relax, enjoy it, and don't get too stressed out over it. Thanks for watching. If you found this to be helpful to you, please hit the subscribe button below. Thank you for watching.